YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now this video right here is about Blac Chyna, yes, BC, Blac Chyna, Rob Kardashian, and also, well, the guy Kid Buu, Majin Buu, brother off of Dragon Ball Z, for those who know about the Dragon Ball Z series, and also Tokyo Tony. I don't know why it's called Tokyo Tony. It ought to be called Compton Tony or South Central Watts Tony. But anyway, now you know the history between Blac Chyna and her mom Tokyo has not been the best of a mother and daughter relationship. I don't even know if you can really call it a mother or daughter relationship. And you have to wonder, where do all this anger and jealousy come from? Because it seems like to me that Tokyo is very jealous of her daughter. Even her daughter said this, because one thing about it, how she's going to critique, I'm talking about Tokyo, how she's going to critique her daughter, Blac Chyna, who she helped mold into this person that she is. Yeah, she get it from her mama. You ever heard the old saying, you get it from your mama? And when it seems like she just a carbon copy of you, Tokyo, like she follow after you. Like you was a dancer, your daughter's a dancer. You don't give a damn how you live. You shake your ass everywhere. Just like in the video, she's butt-ass naked in a tub, all on World Star, on Instagram and stuff, looking back at her booty. You know how some of y'all look back at your booty and stuff. And a lot of people find that entertaining or whatnot. Cool, you do you, whatever you want to do. You got to use it, flaunt it, whatever. Who cares? But the point is, how can you sit up here and be a grandmother and you still showing your ass by a damn bathtub, and then you want to critique your daughter, how she lived, and the decisions that she made when allegedly her and her boyfriend, Kid Buu, was in Hawaii and got into some kind of scuffle or fight. Police was called or whatnot. Blac Chyna denies it. He denies it. But at the same time, Tokyo is putting it out there. So basically, and they're saying that Kid Buu has a history of beating women's asses. Let's just get it. Just get real, point blank. Now, this is the same rapper that says that he was a clone and he came from a cloning lab. Like, dude, nobody's going to sit up there. If you really did, if you really know how this worked, you're not going to sit up here and say that you came from a cloning lab, because first of all, your chick will be turning the hell off. As soon as you finish that sentence, you'll be just like that. You'll be dead as hell. That's how it works. So don't sit up here and listen to all this lies these people tell you or whatnot. Now, Tokyo herself, and I'm going to leave a link below with TMZ, because you can't share their damn video because they'll flag the shit out you. But anyway, y'all can hear her say it for herself. Then also, she said about the guy Kid Buu having a chip in his hand or whatnot. Better be careful what you're saying. You're saying some shit that could probably get your ass stinking somewhere. But anyway, now she also goes on to talk about the man's Kid Buu penis, saying he has a little penis. It seems like you watching Chyna man pieces more than she does. And I'm not saying Chyna is perfect. She's not, because I've made videos about her in the past. She is far from perfect. But at the same time, shouldn't you know how to word yourself a little better instead of talking about the guy penis on like a national TV station like TMZ, something like that, that's syndicated everywhere? You have to be careful and choose your words. But for Tokyo to sit up here and call Chyna a bad mom, then what the hell was you? That's all I want to say, to make a long story short. What is you? Because, you know, for you to be a grandmother, you have grandchildren, because Chyna already has a child that's, I think, what, 6, 7 years old. Let me know in the comment section how old Blac Chyna's son Tiger is, by Tiger. I think the child is like 6, 7 years old. So let me know in the comment section. So you've been a grandmother for a while, you know, that we know of. And I don't know if Chyna is her only child. You can all let me know that also. But what kind of influence are you building and putting out there for your grandkids? Because one day they're going to see you butt-ass naked, shaking what your mama gave you also. So don't sit up here and be mad at your daughter when you help create this monster. You help create her into the person that she is, period, point blank. It's like you in competition with your daughter. And I don't understand why some women do that. They hate the fact that they're getting older and they try to relive their lives through their children. I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story and I'm going to give my opinion on it. Surely, as we go. Blac Chyna's mom, Tokyo Tony, claims Rob Kardashian should have custody of Dream as model is on a downward spiral. Then what are you then? If she's on a downward spiral, then what are you? You must have been already down, period, point blank. Because, you know, for you to sit up here and say that Rob, which, you know, Rob just a sucker. He's a simp. He's a beta male, period, point blank. Blac Chyna used him to get the Kardashian name. That's why I say you can't have this name. You can have a child with the son, even though Kris Jenner, the mom, was totally against it, and everybody else, because she wouldn't have fit in with them Kardashian girls anyway. They wasn't going to accept her like that, because they seen what she was doing. She was doing the basic clout chasing, where you go have a baby by somebody that's rich, you got a name, and you use their name and use their fame and continue to make money. That's the new hustle right there. Trust me. Anyway, now Tokyo claimed her daughter is not in the right place to look after her daughter. Chyna shares 2-year-old Dream with ex-boyfriend Rob, who she played like a straight damn sucker. Anyway, last month, the reality star was accused of being drunk and unable to care for the children, claims she denied. And hell, that's her if she gets drunk. But you have a child, period, point blank. You know how your daughter is because you are exactly the same way. And you're the grandmother. Why don't you stand up and get your daughter out? Period, point blank. Why can you not sit there and assist her and guide her and show her how to be a woman? Because I guess what? You can't be one yourself. Let's continue before somebody get mad. Now, Blac Chyna's personal woes have continued to spiral as her own mom has claimed she should temporarily relinquish custody of daughter Dream. Because I think also that the child will be left better with Rob. But, I'm not no family therapist. I'm not no Dr. Phil, even though he ain't real also. But at the same time, I don't want no child taken away from their mom, but the child should be in an environment where it's more healthy. You might say, well, shit, the Kardashians ain't far off, but hell, I'm sure they can hire a nanny, even though some of them probably won't sit around and take care of their own kids. They got the money to hire nannies. Or Rob, a different story, like he's a good dad, good guy, and he'll be there to take care of his daughter Dream, period, point blank. It's about the child. It shouldn't be about personal beef that you all have, where he's mad at you mad at him or whatnot, or you mad at his mom because you couldn't get that last name, that Kardashian name. So you got to put that to the side and focus on your child. Now, Chyna, who's 30 years old, who's getting old, baby, you're getting too old for that BS, that bullshit, shares a 2-year-old with ex-Rob Kardashian, who's 31, with the pair finally agreeing to joint custody after and split. However, amid claims Chyna has been involved in several fights of late and has been accused of neglecting her daughter, the model's mom, Tokyo Toni, has spoken out, and she did not speak out in Chyna's defense. Matter of fact, she hardly ever speak out in Chyna's defense because to me, she want to be Chyna, period, point blank. Even though Chyna come from her, she want to be Blac Chyna. Anyway, Tokyo told TMZ that she believes Chyna's personal life is currently a mess. If your daughter's life a mess, then what is your life? Because last time I checked, you're not no saint yourself. And I ain't talking about the New Orleans Saints. You're not around here dressing properly. You showing your ass butt naked for the whole world to see. Period, point blank. I guess that's how they get down in Hollywood. Okay. Now, anyway, she said that her daughter's life is currently a mess and that Dream should stay with Rob until things are sorted out. Well, why can't your granddaughter stay with you? Because you ain't right your damn self. But you know what I'm saying? That's just like the pot calling the kettle black. That pot love to call the kettle black. And when it look down at his own self, it's black as hell itself. So how you going to talk about somebody else when you're the exact same way? Let's continue. She added that her daughter is on a downward spiral and is concerned about the star's fleeing with rapper Kid Boo, the one she talked about his penis. What are you worried about the guy penis for? Talking about with his little, what you call himself. I don't want to use a D word. Anyway, who was accused of assaulting Chyna, claims he denies and has proud charges for child abuse. So Kid Boo, I thought you was fresh out of cloning lab and stuff. Like how they had them 2 videos and shit. Like you can't make 2 videos pop up at the same time. You know what I'm saying, with your editing or whatnot, where it make it like you 2 people talking to each other. They've been doing that since Alfred Hitchcock back in the days, for my people who know about movies. Since Murder, She Wrote, they've been having double figures and stuff. Even Star Trek and stuff. I mean, come on. You're going to pull that trick to the world and have people think that you're a clone and everything. Well, if you was cloning in a cloning lab, you just made such and such date. How do you have these past charges for child abuse? Explain that. Oh, that was a different clone. Okay, that was Majin Buu. That was your big brother. Tokyo reason it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see something is terribly wrong. And it also don't take a rocket scientist, Tokyo, to see that you're full of caca, what they call, what's that word I'm looking for? Yes, shit. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that because if anything, you ought to help your daughter instead of sitting up here dragging your daughter and talking about the guy who she's was messing with, penis size. What you worry about with the size of that man's penis for? Anyway, they also says last month, the former stripper who is also a mother to 6-year-old son King. Okay, the boy by Tiger is 6-year-old King Cairo with rapper ex-Tiger, and Tiger ain't been the same since. Not only did you take the child from him, you also took his damn career. Tiger ain't did nothing since then. Can Birdman, Lil Wayne, somebody help this boy out? Shutdown claims she was drunk and unable to care for the children, branding the rumors entirely false. And Chyna look like she get drunk. Some of you women get drunk around them damn children. Stop playing. Some of you guys too. I'm talking to the women right now. Some of y'all get sloppy drunk and be cussing the kids out. I done seen it. Chyna's lawyer, Lisa Bloom. So tired of Lisa Bloom. Why they always go get Lisa Bloom? What the hell is Lisa Bloom is? That's what I want to know. That's going to be some high profile. I know who she is. I'm just saying, but she must take certain cases dealing with domestic women issues. It's just kind of strange, even though some of them stories that she was doing turned out to be false. You didn't hear that from me. Anyway, now Lisa Bloom said in a statement, they were never in any danger and any reports to the contrary are entirely false. I remind the public that anyone who submits a knowingly false report to Child Protective Services may be subject to criminal and civil liability, which means you cannot lie to the people, but at the same time, it's to scare your ass. So if unless it's damn near true, 100%, don't go do it. You shouldn't do it any damn way. But I love how they put the little scare tactics in there with it. Now, TMZ also reported that Rob and Chyna are close to reaching a new custody deal. How many deals you gonna make with her? You making more deals with damn Blac Chyna than they made with MJ in Chicago, which will reportedly see the star pay significantly less than his current $20,000 a month in child support. Now, that's one thing I don't like right there. All this high-ass child support based off your income, that's the shit got Terrell Owens in trouble and Vander Holyfield. What the hell? What child needs $20,000 a month? And at the same time, just because that man have a child, I'm feeling that he shouldn't, you still should live the same way if you was with him. Because if that's the case, anybody go run off and get babies by a rich guy. Oh, they do that anyway, but they're going to cut that shit out soon too. Let's go and finish this up. But anyway, it's been claimed Rob family don't feel comfortable with the TV star after she wanted to leave Dream with nannies as she partied at the Ritz-Carlton in Honolulu, Hawaii with musician Kid Boo, 30, according to the news. Now, the source says Rob's family always had issues with Chyna. Her public behavior in the past few days certainly isn't going to give her a Mother of the Year award. Chyna has long acted like her number one priority isn't raising her kids. This is very hard for Rob. But it's a sad situation that you have somebody who pretty much a splitting image of their mom and the fact that their own mom would come in there and tear them down. I'm sorry if something was in my eye right then. But anyway, now, like I said, the whole problem that I have, if the child will be better raised with Rob, that's for them to decide. That's for the court to decide. That's not for me to decide where somebody's child should be placed. But I'm talking about more on the end of her mom and the way her mom is conducting herself. But then she want to turn around and talk about her daughter. Look at the example you set for your own child. And then you want to question your child when she grew up just like you. That's crazy. That's like if you selling drugs and you take your child with you while you're selling drugs and show your child how to sell drugs. Then your child grew up to be a drug dealer and you wind up being broke one day. Then you're going to get mad at your child for still making money from selling drugs. Even though it's wrong, we know it's wrong. Just using that as an example. So how will you get mad when you pretty much taught this person to be everything that they are? Let me know in the comment section what you all think about the video. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your family and friends. Until next time, you all stay blessed. And also, if you're going to critique your daughter or your son, make sure mom, dad, you're right first of all. Because, like they say, the apple never falls too far from the tree. I'm out.